Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. Oh boy, have I been waiting for this game. And I was, the wait was worth it. Spoilers alert. Oh yeah, it's definitely worth it. The game is overloaded with late 80s and late 90s nostalgia, the funk, the nature of the craziness of the tmnt franchise is back, baby. I'm so happy about it. And it always managed to work. So, with that being said, here are my quick thoughts of Shredder's Revenge.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in the half shell. They are the world's most fearsome fighting cheese. The heroes in the half shell and their queen. When the evil shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut him no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter taught them to be ninja teens. Leonardo leads Donatello does machine. Raphael's cool but rude. Michelangelo's a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Heroes in a half shell.
Turtles fan since as long as I can remember. From watching the 1987 show when I was 6 years old to loving the 2012 show as a teenager. And of course playing games like Turtles in Time, the Manhattan Project. In that weird 2007 game that looks like Brawl for some reason. Safe to say, I love the TMNT franchise. I love the Turtles. Personally, it is a huge deal of my life and stuff, you know. And when I saw the first trailer last year, let me say I was pumped. The excitement that the going back to the Turtles I loved. We cannot talk about the TMNT game without talking about the heroes in the half shell themselves. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael and Michelangelo along with Splinter, April and Casey freaking Jones as an unlockable character, finally. And they control all amazing. They have all different playstyles, like Donatello has an amazing range, but it's great to keep enemies out of range, while Raphael has a lot less range. He's more close to combat, and he's amazing for that. Close combat, that's why that guy really excels and is my favorite turtle, so hey, I'm fine with that. Really is exactly how Raphael should play. Every character has different stats too, so it's not like every character has this or every character has that. Yes, there are some animations they reuse, but no, that feels really good. It feels like this game is really good in polishing the characters and making him a character. But also bringing your stables like Bebop and Rocksteady and Slash, of course, to bringing obscure characters like maybe you have never heard of, like Count Duck and Dirtbag, that I never heard of before. And personally, I heard of Red King because of 2012, but hey, they're amazing to have as stage bosses in these stages. Of course, you also have the usual Foot Clan soldiers, Triceratons, and that kind of usual enemies that you kick the shell out of while you're traversing through these stages.
Heroes in a half shell.
What I already said, this game feels amazing to play. It feels really good. There you got a lot of moves and attacks you can choose out of in the action, of course. And the action never becomes stale, and that's really important for a beat 'em up. And it nails it to keep it fun and simple. Especially for me, I don't really like beat 'em ups that much. Yes, I played Manhattan Project and Turtles in Time and kind of other stuff, but most of them I kind of dropped out of that are not TMNT related because hey, I'm a TMNT fanatic as a kid, so that's probably why. But this game really took me in and let me just play, and I just had fun all the way through. The stages are a lot of fun too to diverse. You can play in the streets of New York, of course, but also the sewers, to a zoo and an arcade, and even Dimension X. Yes, there's a Dimension X level, and it feels really, really, really good to play it. It's like you feel exactly how it is in the show. I couldn't be more happier as a team and fan myself, growing up in the 87 show, of course, while I was 6 years old. Now, if you're not feeling to play this game alone, and I don't doubt you can play this game with a group of 5 other people. To play the game on couch co-op of course, or online with crossplay with almost every version besides the Switch. For some reason, I don't know why, it really makes me sad. But regardless, this plays really well online. Now the connection can be better sometimes. On Switch, I didn't really have a lot of problems, maybe some like here or there. But on Game Pass, no, I wasn't that lucky. Sometimes there was like a lot of lag and people were like behind and stuff, and like it ruined little bit of the game for me in that way on online. But on Switch it was perfectly, and yes, on Game Pass you can have like crossplay, so I cannot be mad. Now, did this hinder the experience? God no, you feel the lobby, you can just easily, if you just don't like to just play in a bad lobby, you just can quit and you can just quit out and you just can join a new one in seconds, starting off where the others are in the stage. It's that easy. You don't feel you're missing out on any action, it just feels really good.
Heroes in a half shell. Power.
What I already said, this game nails the feeling of the 87 cartoon. In both visuals, but going for this amazing pixel art that shines out when you're playing this game. But also bringing back familiar locals and background characters. And even characters that are Easter eggs, like Irma and the neutrinos that I love, though. I love the first season of 87 though. And some other amazing callbacks that I just don't want to spoil for you guys. They also brought back the original voice actors for the Turtles, and man, they haven't skipped a beat. You just hear the love and the rules as the heroes in the half shell. They brought back the iconic line, Big Apple 3 p.m. Yes, finally. And don't get me started on the fucking intro by Mike Patterson. It's literally perfect. Seriously, I watched this intro like 20 times and I never get tired of it. It's just so damn good. It feels so nostalgic and I love it, man. Holy shit.
Heroes in a half shell. Power.
Last but not least, the music, and it is
Bossa Nova! Yeah? Bossa Nova? Chevy Nova? No.
I gotta say, T-Loaf, my guy, you're a wizard, man. First Sonic Mania and now this game, wow, you're so good in this. What I already said, the soundtrack is amazing, from exciting songs in the background and a flipping turtle rap. It's so damn good, man. Why is it there? I don't know. It feels like you're back in the 80s, in this crazy time. Oh, it feels so good. This is for sure one of my favorite OSTs, besides, of course, Persona 4 Golden. But that's just my thing, you know, I'm a Persona 4 Golden fan. But yeah, no, every song fits in the game and it nails the feeling of the late 80s and early 90s. I just cannot state how great this is.
Heroes in a half shell. Power.
And that is finally it. You probably noticed I love this game as a Turtles fan, man. This game is everything I had hoped for and I am so happy for that. And I'm just gonna say it, this is the best tmnt game since Turtles in Time on the SNES. Now you might be asking, which one is better? I have no idea. I grew up on Turtles in Time, but Shredder's Revenge is how I imagined Turtles in Time back in the day, how it looked, how it was in the thing, you know. It just gives me back to a greater time as a kid, and I'm so happy for that. In this day, yeah, this is truly the sequel to the game we needed. This is the sequel of Turtles in Time we needed after all those years. Hell, I can say after I needed that though. Maybe not for you guys, but I needed it. And that makes me so happy. Yes, there are some problems with the game, sure. But that's so easy to overlook because this game is just an amazing Turtles adventure. I will play for the years to come, and I can highly recommend this game. You should totally play it. Alright, Mikey, say it.
Cowabunga!